back for another rollicking episode of Paul Builds a Guitar. And today's job is the first one that we've come across so far that is going to be kind of nerve-wracking. I need to resaw this piece of quilted maple that is being used for the top of the body. And it's got a little bit of wave to it. Did even it out as much as possible, but I think at this point it's best to try to get a clean resaw on it and then run it through the thickness planer and get the two sides evened out. So in order to do that, I'm going to score all four sides on the table saw with the blade up, and then I'm going to finish the cut with a handsaw. This is a great piece of wood, and I would hate to see it ruined, and there's every chance that that's going to happen. So we'll give it a whirl and see what happens. Okay, well, the good news is the resaw is done. That was a lot of work. It would have been a whole heck of a lot easier if I hadn't gotten rid of that bandsaw I used to have. But anyway, we got it done, and now you can, for the first time, kind of see what we're working with here in terms of that quilted maple for the top material. The downside, of course, is that the back side of these things got a little bit burned on the table saw. This maple is just hard as a rock. I thought I had a good fresh blade on the table saw, but evidently it wasn't fresh enough. And of course, then finishing it up with the handsaw, the kerf is a different width, so it's got some stuff hanging around in here, but that's all going to come off when it gets planed. And that's the next step. We're going to run this through the thickness planer because that's probably a little bit thicker than what we're going to need overall for the top when it's done. But you know, so far it's looking pretty nice. Okay, well, that went honestly about as well as I could have expected. We've got this planed down to Nice even boards. I'd say they're around 9/16, maybe 10/16 thick. I just checked them with this. I haven't put the calipers on them. I've been playing around here, just kind of looking at how the grains match up and which way things might go. Of course, on a Telecaster, you've got pretty much this whole area covered by the pick guard. You got a big, bridge and the cover for the bridge pickup here. You got the control plate cover down here. So really the part that you're going to end up seeing is this section right through here. And this is where the best grain is coming out. Probably not too visible on the camera right now, but it's looking pretty good. So pretty happy. The boards turned out nice. I've got good grain and good patterns to work with on both sides. It's just gonna really be a matter of trying to figure out how to best match that grain up to optimize the pretty area, if you will, with where the pick guard is going to land. And I'm guessing it's going to be like this, but I don't know. We're going to have to look at it a little while. And of course, we got that cherry to come down the middle too. So in reality, these will be farther apart, kind of more like that with that dark stripe down the middle. No complaints. Was a kind of ugly process with the table saw blade, but in the end, all is well.